Itsjustjord and welcome your faces to, yes, some more Poppy Playtime news content coverage, the whole yard. Anyway, welcome to today's video. Very unscripted, very quick. It's just dropped that the release date for the Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 is coming out. And the release date, obviously, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to be tapping in and out. It's a bit different for me, but you're going to see me as well as, obviously, gameplay in between and whatnot. But anyway, 22nd of the 2nd, 22. Sorry, they format it. I read English, don't I? Not American. But anyway, regardless. So, with the announcement date, we have a image release with it. And it's obviously, from what we can assume, is Huggy Wuggy lying on the floor with a smile on his face. Now, don't be quick to assume things in this promo material. This is one thing I'm going to say as we go into this. I've had a bit of thought before obviously doing the video, and there are a few things I do want to point out because they're intriguing, but more to the point. Right, so we see Poppy on the floor, or what's presumed to be Poppy, and then we see a big hand coming over, which is a shadow, and behind that hand we see blood as well as 1006. Now, there's one thing automatically I want to get off my chest, as in, like, one of the details about this is going to be a bit funny. It's basically Huggy. Huggy itself doesn't look like normal Huggy to me. It's not the one that was chasing us at the end of chapter 1 down, you know, all the vents and whatnot. This seems to be like a toy Huggy, not necessarily one that can, you know, do the business. And also, it's the scale of Huggy. Now, if we take that scale of flooring, so that flooring texture and obviously where we see it in game, the floor tiles are quite large. And we know, obviously, from playing the game and stuff like that, if we were to compare these two at the moment, but you would assume that that Huggy is actually a lot smaller than proper Huggy. It just looks like the Huggy that's come out of the toy boxes, for instance, nothing else. But one interesting thing is obviously the scratching on the top left of experiment 1006, and everyone always refers that to Huggy. So could this be a process of how Huggy Wuggy gets made, or is this the hand of God, if you will, in Playtime's universe, and how that happens? But also, the hand itself is quite interesting because, so shadows are a fun one because you can't really get depth for shadow because you don't, one, know how far that hand is from the light source. You don't know how close they are. You don't know where the light source is coming from. Assuming that the light source is coming from up above Poppy and, you know, it's shining right down like a spotlight, the hand is actually not that large. The hand is actually quite small. But again, we don't know for certain. So don't worry about the scale of the hand. Worry about the design of the hand. Now, the design of the hand doesn't match anything we know so far. It doesn't match the player, it doesn't match Huggy, it doesn't match Missy. It might match the spider. That's the mama spider, or whether it's been hinted so far. That's the only ones that it might hint towards, because I can't think of generally anything that I've seen in Huggy Wuggy, in Poppy Playtime that looks somewhat close to that. Even to validate that, we can just double check. Obviously, you know, we did an Out of Bounds video not long ago, and, you know, no character that we know of has that kind of design, so it's gonna have to be someone new. So I'm guessing that is the mommy spider, or mommy in short. And it's interesting because she looks quite slender if we're just looking from here, because obviously her hand looks like a glove, and then, you know, she's got quite a thin wrist. It's literally like a finger to the hand. So that indicates something quite interesting, and probably something we'll go into a little bit later. But it is literally, what, 3 days away? So, of course, we're going to cover the game completely. There's going to be so much stuff to cover. As they mentioned in Discord a few weeks ago, you know, they dropped loads of hints of what's going on for Poppy Chapter 2. And, of course, there's so many good stuff. So much good stuff going on. And just before I, you know, yonder off into blabber territory, or speculation, as a lot of people like to enjoy these days, also, one thing is the blood. So the blood for me, and I don't know if anyone else has sort of linked this, but I get the vibe. Catch a vibe! But I get the vibe of the ARG and how Bron was on the floor, or no, Catby was on the floor and covered in blood. I do wonder if that's a reference to that. Now, for some reason, I can't access the ARG site. It's not loading at all. So perhaps there's the link for that blood. Perhaps that is the mum spider taking Catby away. Maybe she repairs them, maybe she stores them, something like that, makes them their minions. But anyway, But that Poppy is not the Poppy that we were scared of in the first chapter. That looks like a toy that's come out the box, and Mother looks to be grabbing it. Don't know why, don't know how, but there's blood as well. And also there's some markings of 1006 in the corner. Now I don't know if that's going to be a massive play into a lot of things. I do think that's kind of just to get you hyped about the release date and stuff. But again, it is just around the corner. We're going to play it. Of course we're going to play it. We could even live stream it if my internet lets me. But with that being said, let me know what you think. It's hinted in the comments below. And of course, if you want to keep up to date with all the Poppy Playtime content that comes with the game and, you know, everything coming out soon, make sure to hit subscribe, because we are going to hop on that big time, because like I said earlier, they have hinted at the fact that there's so much lore drop in the next one. And I want an answer to my employees video. I really want it. I asked them and they were like, and I was like, you know what I'm asking? So you know, so they're gonna. There's something gonna be revealed, I think, in chapter 2. It's wow. But again, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. There's the release date. Enjoy it. Have some fun with the teaser image, if you will. With that being said, if you want to keep up to date and get those updates, and when I release the next Poppy Playtime theory or the Let's Plays and stuff like that for Chapter 2, hit subscribe with a bell. It really helps out the channel and me and the channel. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next theory video.